Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you are having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? How we doing, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. We are one day closer to the weekend. And oh my goodness, I love the weekend. That's all. That is all. So real quick before we get into who is here, I posted yesterday that we were going to have Miss Mindy in Grove on today. I had a scheduling issue. My son has been in basketball camp all week, so I needed to push it back, and due to schedule, Miss Mindy just didn't have the time. So it is completely on me. I forgot, honestly, to verify yesterday and to let her know. So that's on me. So I apologize to all of the Grove Army who showed up to hang out and see Miss Mindy and myself. But we're here. We're going to hang out for a little while. We're going to talk some Grove. We're going to talk some crypto. We're going to get into it all. So appreciate y'all. And let's see who we got in the building. Donald coming in first. What, subs only? Yeah, man. Yeah. I had to get past the 3,000 sub mark. I was stuck there for forever, it seemed like. But we got sub mode only. And yes, Donald, you are first in line this morning. Congratulations, brother. Crypto Immortal, Yo fam, another hot, beautiful day. Let's Grove. Absolutely. It's not too bad today. It's only like 98 at the moment, right now. Sunshine, what's good, brother? Hey, Sunshine, you want to be first? You got to show up at like 11. You got to show up at like 11. Poco in the building. What's good, brother? How you doing? Johnny Castillo, Castillo. I told you I butcher names all of the time. I started saying that like I was going to read it confidently, and then that did not happen. Crypto Priest in the building. What's good, Johnny? My bad for butchering your name. Crypto Priest, how you doing, man? He said, first off, Johnny said, what's good from New Jersey? That's what's up. What's good, man? How you doing? Miss Sarita, one of the lucky. She actually got double lucky. She won $1 trillion on both sides of the chain. BSC and Ethereum. Congratulations to Miss Sarita. And Miss Sarita, welcome to the Midday Mix-Up. George, how you doing? Jay, what's good? How you doing, my guy? What's good, brother? How you doing? Trower, what's good, brother? Another winner. And there's so many winners. It's hard to keep up with. It really was hard to keep. I got a list down there somewhere. But yeah. Crypto Gym lover, JustAman, bro, how are you, man? I'm doing well, man. I'm doing good. We are one day away from the weekend, and this weekend, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something. I may get on a boat and get on the lake. That's gonna be my plan. I'm gonna try to convince one of my friends to let me on their boat, and we're gonna party it up. Miss Cat T in the building. How you doing? How you doing? It is hot AF. Yes. It is very warm. Yeah, so if y'all could do me a favor, smash that like button real quick. And I did put a tweet out letting everybody know that we are here rocking and live. So if y'all could retweet that for me and get that out there. But yeah, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the Midday Mix-Up Thursday edition. And like I said, Miss Mindy was supposed to be here. It was supposed to be a Grove AMA, but it was my fault on the scheduling. So we're going to hang out for a little while. And while we're hanging out, let's take a look at the overall market and see what the overall market looks like today after yesterday. If you were here yesterday, you knew we watched Powell and the Fed announcement as they raised the interest rate 75 basis points or 0.75%. So yesterday we saw the market kind of take responded nicely, but overnight we kind of see that just kind of get evaporated, and we're kind of right back to where we were yesterday. So not a lot of gains. There was some maybe quick gains, but they're right back to where we were yesterday. So it is it's exactly kind of what I thought would happen. I thought if they raised it 75%, so 75 basis points, we would kind of move sideways and would not see a lot of action. It was the other way. If they raised it anything else, we were going to see some action. But a little bit of consolidation right now, and before I honestly think we're going to go down a little more before we go back up. I don't think that this is the bottom. But again, that is just my opinion, not financial advice. But yeah, Bitcoin sitting there at 21,300. Ethereum touching, it's at 1,100. BNB is at $218 at the moment. So not terrible, but not great. We yesterday we were right below the $1 trillion mark. And today we are still just below that $1 trillion mark in the overall market. But let's get back to some of these comments. Crypto Priest, yep, congratulations, Sarita, on your win. Absolutely. Miss Roland, Miss Roland, how you doing, ma'am? How you doing? Just to let you know, Justin, you can buy and sell Grove using Coinbase Wallet on PancakeSwap. There you go. That's what's up. To be 100% transparent, I do not have a Coinbase wallet. I don't have one. Maybe I need to look into getting a Coinbase wallet. Jay said I shorted BTC futures earlier, so of course it's going up. Well, you're welcome, folks. Hey, well, that sounds like me. Sounds like me. I get in, and it does the opposite of what I wanted to do. Poco says, best opportunity to grab some. Man, that is some good coffee. I did a good job today. And that coffee is a little caramel drizzle. Ooh, so good today. Best opportunity to grab some bags. Yes. We are very close to, I honestly think that the best opportunity to grab and fill your bag is not even here yet. Is this a good opportunity? Yes, but I do think we're gonna see we're gonna go a little lower. So Donald says your BNB wallet is the same as your ETH wallet. Oh, there you go. So it makes it easy so you can just send one wallet. Okay. Caramel drizzle for shizzle, my nizzle. Yes, we used to dribble down in BA. Maroni Hill, what's good? Hashtag whoa, you're switching it up on me. It's not hashtag Vault today. Papu Tarpy, let's go. Tarpy's in the building. What's good? Rug. What's good? Hashtag 69 gang. Hashtag honeypots. What's good to all of my Tarpies out there? But yeah, the caramel drizzle. It's Starbucks. No, I actually think it's Folgers caramel drizzle. But it is very tasty today. Sometimes I switch it up a lot of times. A lot of times I have it's just like it's called donut shop. My goodness. Jack Black, the power of $1. What's good? Good afternoon, crypto family. What's good, brother? How you doing? Another winner here on the midday mix-up. Got to take home a little bit of Grove the other day as well. Man, I tell you, this week has been a week. It's been the giveaway week. It has just been a week of giveaways. We've given away what 52 trillion Grove tokens in spaces. We gave away what another like 350 billion the other day. Just cause, pretty cool. It's been a lot of fun this week, giving away a lot of Grove tokens, blessing a lot of folks. Hold up, Donald. No, time out. Let me do that. Hold on. Is this for real, Donald? You got approved to create NFTs on crypto.com. That's absolutely awesome. Congratulations. That's big time. Getting approved to create NFTs on the crypto.com. Very, very awesome. And congratulations, brother. You are definitely one who deserves it for sure. For those who don't know, Donald has been around for a very, very long time. Basically the entire time I've been here. And he was here before I was, I'm fairly certain. But he's been creating NFTs, been helping other NFT artists get started. So definitely congratulations to Donald on getting approved to create NFTs on crypto.com. Very cool, brother. That's awesome. That is very cool. Let's go, Donald. Absolutely. Congratulations. Boom. Donald, yes, Donald, you were the first. I've started giving up my title so others can feel the joy of being first place. You're talking about first in line. You're talking about the comments. Oh, man. That's awesome. Congrats, Donald. Bring the best NFTs. Man, he does a great job. And he got lucky today and got to be first in line on the comment section. There you go. There you go. That's awesome. But let me get over here. Let's see what's going on over in the Twitterverse. See if we got anything new happening. Oh, did Grow put out a new little video? Oh man, yeah. This is what Miss Mindy was talking about last night in the space. How they were getting ready to drop that, and they did. Go ahead and retrieve that. Am I showing the screen? Make sure I'm going right. Yeah, okay, cool. Boom, full screen that bad boy. Let me bring the ducks down so we can watch this. This is my first time seeing it, so going to be pretty cool. But this is probably, I do believe, our main man, Crypto Clip Shane, the creator of my intro. But let's take a look at this new Grove video. Golly, I'm doing it. See, if you're from Twitter, you just saw it happen. I mute myself all the time, and then I speak when I'm still muted. But Crypto Clip Shane does a fantastic job creating all of those the digital arts. So man, the graphic arts, he does a great job. He actually did my intro and my outro. But man, that is absolutely amazing looking right there. Not going to lie. You mute him, say, yeah, I did. Yes, sir. Baby fan the building, how you doing, ma'am? What's good? What's good? Yeah, that video is pretty dang cool. I'm not gonna lie. And just a quick heads up, I want to make sure everybody knows this. Still, I would not be doing a disservice. The pre-sale for Grove ERC20 has been extended until the 19th, which is Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you still are looking for your chance to get in on that pre-sale at 0.5 minimum, you have a few more days to get in on that. So that is a 0.5 minimum with a 5 ETH maximum, but you have a few more days to get in there on that pre-sale. And the pre-sale is going to start at you're getting in at what 9013, and as soon as it launches, it will launch at the price of BSC. So right now, the price of BSC Grove. Let's go over here. So it'll go as the price of BSC at the moment. So let's say if it went live right now, it would come out launching at what 90156. So you're getting in there pretty dang early on that side. So it is definitely advantageous. Not financial advice, but definitely a solid look there. Yeah, the building is fire. Absolutely. What's the consensus in here? BTC still going lower or sideways? Here's my thing. I just do not see a lot of catalysts coming up for BTC. There's not a lot. So I think we're going to see some sideways movement today and tomorrow maybe, and then again, I think we will go lower before we. I think we will find the real bottom before we actually take off. But again, that is just my opinion, just an opinion from JustAman. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Whew, I felt it. I knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. I'm gonna just use a pic of a stork flying a bundle around. Use that as Stevie. Wow. Poco says probably sideways. Yeah. So yesterday we saw, if you shorted yesterday, it just depends on what time you shorted. But if you shorted after the announcement, it was positive yesterday because that's what was expected. A lot of people were expecting the 0.75 or the 75 basis points increase yesterday. So that's kind of why we saw a little bit of an increase, but it wasn't enough to really. There wasn't enough buying pressure to break through any resistance and support levels. So I honestly think since we're back down to where we were yesterday, I think we're gonna potentially see a couple of days of sideways before we go down a little bit. But again, you never know with the market. Never know. But that was a good question. Who has that? Jay. That was a very good question. I appreciate that. Appreciate the questions. And let's take a look over here at CertiK Audit. Let's take a check in on that. Last I saw, I think it was above 50%. So let's get over here. Let's refresh it. Boom. We're sitting at 60% done on that Grove CertiK Audit. So pretty exciting. We're about 40. We got 40% left. So moving pretty quickly through this audit process so far, which has been pretty cool. But that Grove CertiK Audit is at 60%, so over halfway completed through the audit process. So very cool. And man, I'm excited to see what happens when that CertiK Audit is finished. So many catalysts coming up for Grove. Yeah, John said 0 issues so far. Absolutely. That's what you love to hear. And sometimes these things take a while because there are revisions. Like Certic will find something, and then you gotta, as the token project, you gotta go back in and fix it. Or it's recommendations, so you don't necessarily have to, but you got time to go in and fix it. But John says so far 0 issues have been found. So that is definitely positive news. Yeah, so man, a lot of stuff groving for Grove. You got the ERC 20 launch. You got Certic audit coming out probably pretty soon. You got the Dubai meeting at the end of the month. Man, lots and lots of stuff, and that's just this month. That's not including what's coming up next month in July, when I've heard it's going to be another banger, for sure. But 60% on that audit all the way through. I think we started, last week? I think we've been in there for maybe a week and a half, something like that. But 60% on that is definitely pretty fire. But Jay, yeah, I've stayed away from shorts and longs. I don't know enough about it to get into it. I feel like I know I would get in trouble somehow. But yeah, still got a little bit of time to get in there on that pre-sale. You got 3 days, 3.5, 2.5, 3 days, something like that. Crypto Clip Shane in the building. What's good, brother? We literally just watched your video of the Grove building just not like 5 minutes ago. John Wick in the building. What's good? John Wick 2.0. What's up, people? How you doing? What's good, man? How you doing, brother? What's good? But yeah, that's Shane. That video is absolutely amazing, which we knew that was going to be the case. Everything you do is fire. Everything you do is absolutely fire. I'll put it on in the background. But yeah, it is absolutely amazing. The video, the fact that you said you're just learning and you're just kind of messing around, just learning as you go, is wild. Because I mean, this is like amazing quality. I heard Miss Minnie say that Shane has single-handedly made other projects step up their graphic arts, and it's so true. It really is. But man, that right there is absolutely amazing. That's fire. Pretty cool, brother. Not gonna lie, pretty cool. I'm sure you just threw that together on a lunch break or something. Knowing him, he probably threw that together in 15, 20 minutes. But yeah, what y'all got, Chad? Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about? Anything I might have missed, or anything extra y'all want to talk about? Who's going to celebrate birthdays this month? June? Not me. I'm next month. Jay said, I felt the same way, Justin, but KuCoin gave me some free money to try it, and short was my first, so I probably should have ignored it. There you go. Hey, that free money make it work. Free money make it work right there. Shane, the video is awesome, brother. Absolutely. He said that 3D stuff takes a bit to do. It took him like an hour and a half. Sorry, not 20 minutes. I acquired more gray hair making that one. I know the feel. That's why I wear a hat every day. Yes, ma'am. I'm right there on the cusp of what's after cancer. I don't know. But yeah, I'm right there on whatever comes after cancer. I'm like I'm on those things. That's why he threw his hat. Less than a month, but not a month, but not this month. There you go, Donald. There you go. But yeah, that's the crazy ass cancer. That's why I threw my hat, huh, baby fat? If I knew anything about any of that, I would help out. But I know I'm a cancer, and that's because somebody told me. I have no idea. Never looked it up. They told me that I'm on the cusp of whatever that is. Oh man, that's that episode, that stream where I threw my hat. That was a funny one. That was a funny one. What were we? What were we showing? Were we showing? I feel like we were showing NFTs or something. I don't even remember now. We got emotions. Damn you. Absolutely. Crypto Shane said, "I am teleworking today, so I can do my real work and do some things John has me working on. Huge things in the pipeline. That's what's up. That's what's up, brother. Man, I'm so excited and happy for you getting to do all this work. It's awesome. It really is. It really is a very, very cool. And to think you started making my intro and all that jazz. Pretty cool." Definitely does some absolutely fire graphics for sure. Can't even lie about that one. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He is very talented. Very talented. And we got a lot of talented people in the building. You got Shane, you got Donald, you got Baby Fat who makes NFTs as well. I'm sure I could probably think of somebody else in here. Let's see. Stevie's talented. Stevie, he designs t-shirts. He's a man of many talents. And anyone know what info SFJ Joe saw about compensation? He's lost his faith. He never out and say it in the video or missed to it. I don't know. I must have missed this one. No idea on that one. But let's take a look at the markets, the charts, and see what the projects we've been talking about here lately. See what they're looking like. Let's refresh that bad boy. All right, let's start off with Old Faithful. Hashtag still zero. But here it is, definitely moving sideways down here with a little bit of an uptrend. Not a lot, but a little bit of an uptrend. I mean, here's the bottom. We're up to 3-1 from 2-1 to 3-1. So there we go. Apecoin's having a decent day, up almost 5%. But as we can see, here's the news yesterday. We see it right there. News yesterday. There's 12. There's my stream starts. So we get the Powell information. Here we go, and then now we get that pullback afterwards. And I imagine we're going to see that pretty clear on all of them. I would imagine. So yeah, yesterday's news, and then the pullback. Let's jump over here onto on the BNB side, see what we got. copy and paste t-shirts. Wow. Oh man, Tarp over here having a heck of a day, up 16.9%. So here's the news yesterday, and they're just kind of consolidating, moving sideways now. They're not really feeling the pullback like the rest of the market is. So Tarp having a heck of a day over there, which is always good to see. Love when my Tarp is looking strong. Faux show. It's CBT in the building, up 3%. As soon as it loads, we'll get it up there. 3% on the day, and then we got old Grove moving up 7% on the day, almost 8%. And we can see, what is this? Yesterday, here's the news. Where are we at? Here's the news yesterday, getting the run up, and a little bit of a pullback. Not as much as the rest of the market, but we are seeing a little bit of a pullback. So not too bad. I'll tell you a secret. I make stuff on the side, and the money I get for that goes into Grove. So people don't get upset if you see my work on other YouTuber stream. It's my sofa cushions. Hey, there you go. Look under them sofa cushions. Gotta find that eat somewhere. I ain't mad at it. Ain't nobody mad at that. Make that money, brother. Make that money. You have a talent. Folks want that talent. Compensation happens for that said talent. And I like where you're putting that investment. You know, it's you. Do what you do. Ain't nobody mad at that. Facts. Get paid. Get paid. Get paid. That's the way to do it. Grove seems like it's on fire. Just wait. It's just the beginning. Just wait. It is just the beginning. We are just getting going. Jason C, what's good, brother? How you doing? Yeah, Shane, make that money. I do the giveaways, you do the real content. LO, whatever. Miss Kendra in the building. How you doing, Miss Kendra? How's Lawn Dart? I know Lawn Dart has Cryptobolics on right now, or had Cryptobolics on. He may be done by now. I don't know. But Miss Kendra picked up a trillion Grove tokens as well. And we probably had like 10 winners from my YouTube winner, like people from my YouTube. We probably had, probably close to 10. Baffles in the building. What's good, brother? How you doing? He's good. It went well. There we go. Nice. That's what I like to hear. This right here, Donald Thomas and Babyfat inspired me. I can't compete with the NFT game. I found my niche in videos. It was very cool because those three kind of like Donald started and then really helped out. And kind of taught a lot. Just kind of helped out, give tips and pointers. But to see those that group continue to create is very special, very cool. I think 10 trill bag of Grove would be solid. It's on my to-do list, man. 10 trill Grove would be absolutely solid. We don't want to like compare it to other projects or anything like that. But we've covered Saitama a lot. And so imagine getting in Saitama with 10 trill when it was like $160. Right now a trillion is what, 156 bucks? See what I'm saying? Now let that run up to an all-time high per se, where a trillion, gets up above 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Like we dropped 2 zeros, 2 or 3 zeros. You're right there in it. You get down to 7 zeros, 1 5. Woo-wee. You making money. You making nice money. You were in very, very, very heavy profits at that point in time. What's good, brother? How you doing? Maroney Hill, how long do you think this bear market will last? That is the money ticket right there. That is the golden ticket. If I knew, we would all be rich. If I knew, I would be rich. Nobody knows exactly how long it's going to last. I do think we are going to see more bear bears taking over, more buying, more selling pressure before we see more buying pressure in the overall market. Um, and it's probably going to take, outside of crypto, catalysts in crypto and in the market are good, but you got to realize, the rest of the world. I mean, there's still a war going on, and that war is still hindering, shipping and supplies and demand and all that stuff. So it's tough. It's tough to say how long that will last. But I don't know. I think we got a little while longer while we're to still be in it. Hashtag still zero. Hashtag still zero. Steve said, I already did the math. There you go. That's what's up. I know you did, brother. My grow bag is very healthy, and I'm elated about it. All my extra video cash straight into it. There you go, man. That's what's up. That's awesome right there. War will need to end and inflation down. Absolutely, absolutely. There's a lot of different variables that are playing into it. The war being a big time part. Gas prices, food supply chains. I mean, it's just the entire supply. It's all backed up and now where we need it to be for positive for the market to correct. Hey, Londar, don't be sorry, bro. You had an AMA. How did that AMA go? Had old Cryptobolics on today. Very, very exciting. Papu Tarpi, 1.45 trillion is 1.03 BNB. I'm just waiting for it to go down a little bit to fill my bag. There you go. There you go. But here's the thing about Grove. We've seen so far in this market that Grove doesn't really like to move with the rest of the market. Yes, we're down a lot, but not a whole lot. Let's do this. Let's move it to the day, and let's get the entire chart in here. So if you really look at it, we launched. This big candle here is where pre-sell. As pre-sell wallets were unlocked, so you're going to have people taking profits. Absolutely understandable and expected. So then you get a consolidation period, a nice little run up, pull back here, but then we're still moving back up. And honestly, we're back above where where we were at the complete sell-off of those pre-sell wallets. So in this market, we're still moving up and trending in an upward pattern with higher highs and higher lows. Up, boop, consolidation period, little pullback, and now we're moving back up. So the Grove chart has been extremely healthy, especially in this market. If possible, can you give me a 60-second rundown on Grove and what they're trying to achieve? All right, Shotgun, I got you. Let's see if I can do this in 60 seconds. So Grove is a three-pronged business attack that is coming out. They got Grove Business, which is going to create actual real-life utility in aeroponic and hydroponic farming systems. So they're going to be able to have it on a commercial level, a commercial farming level, and then all the way down to a residential. You'll be able to have it on your patio of your apartment. But they're creating the system for the aeroponic and hydroponic farming. That's the business aspect of it. Grove token is the token associated with it. They are LLC'd in Dubai, LLC'd in Australia. They have very extreme strong ties with the royal family in Dubai. And then coming out, the third prong is they are actually coming out with a Grove blockchain, but it'll be green crypto. Grove has a Grove Green platform where they're going to have listing of other green projects and green tokens. They have the Grove Keeper, which is a wallet coming out, but not just any wallet. It is an insured wallet. So it will be an insured wallet backed. So they have, let's see, a wallet, Grove Keeper, They got staking and farming already available on the BSC side. Farming will be available on day one of launch of the ERC20 token, which they're launching an ERC20 side as well. Pre-sale ends on the 19th, so you can still get in on that. That's 0.5 minimum and a max of 5. Then they have that launches on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and that will launch. And then they have a bridge coming along with that as well, which will be out in 2 weeks. And that bridge is the reason why we saw a little bit of an extension on the pre-sale, is because they had to make sure that the bridge was into the contract, and then they will launch the bridge 2 weeks later. And then the two tokens will go together and move together. Whew. I don't even think I got it all. That's the thing. I think I went over 60 seconds and I don't think I got it all. But let me see if I got somebody in the back who can help me out. Maybe I missed something. He can help me out. We got our man Lawn Dart in the building. What's good, brother?
What's up, brother?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing good. How was your AMA?
Oh, very good, very good. I mean, you know, Cryptobolics. He's a great guy and very, very passionate, very informative.
Very true. Yes, and Shotgun, they have solar as well.
Yes.
Here's the thing. Like, a lot of crypto are trying to get into Dubai. Like a lot of projects are wanting to get into Dubai, where Grove is starting in Dubai. LLC in Dubai. They have a meeting with Sheikh, the Sheikh of Dubai. Maktoum. Maktoum is it, I do believe. Sheikh Maktoum. That comes up at the end of the month.
Technically, anybody with the Sheikh and last name Maktoum is going to be over there. It's one of the sons, because the ruler of Dubai is also Sheikh Maktoum. And
Give me one second. I got you right here. I
can't think of his name. I was trying to look it up.
Budi bin Sahal Al Maktoum. Sheikh Budi bin Sahal Al Maktoum. So that is his name. They're meeting with him, and that's a big time meeting. I'll try to bring up the picture here. Of course, it's too small for anybody to read. But here it is, getting the acceptance letter with that, the official office of His Excellency Sheikh Budi Al Maktoum. Glad to accept the request. That's the 29th of this month. Looking forward to discuss developing affordable and sustainable farming practices through aeroponic and hydroponic farming, and explore further possibilities for us to do business together. So that's a big time stuff there. But I still feel like I missed something. Yes, they have a game in the works. They have NFTs in the works. Metaverse in the works. It is a big project, and so far, they've come out and nailed everything so far. 90 days. They're 3.5 months old, and doing a lot. We just looked at the chart a while ago, and it is still healthy. They have one big sell-off, big selling red candle, but that red candle it has an explanation. That's the one thing about that big candle there, that it has an explanation. So it's easy to understand. This big red candle right there in the middle of the chart, that's pre-sale wallets. So pre-sale wallets on the BSC side, they got in, and they had to wait like 30 days. And then they were able to take their profits. And that red candle right there is exactly that. That is the pre-sale wallets getting in and being able to take profits. And then the thing about it is yeah, you see it here, but a lot of those profits got staked. A lot of those tokens got staked. And so very healthy project over here. This chart is looking very, very good. The Manchester City is owned by the Al Maktoum family. Every weekend, 60,000 fans in the stadium. Ooh, that's what's up.
Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, they definitely got the money.
But yeah, so man, I could talk a lot about Grove. I could talk a lot about Grove. Grove is very exciting. Grove Grove and Tarp. Tarp is a lot alike. I got that same excitement for Tarp with all the catalysts and utilities coming out with that as well.
Did you tell them about staking and Brew Labs?
I didn't say staking and brew labs. I did mention staking and farming.
Right. But I mean, specifics. Shotgun's already familiar with Brew Labs because of Tarp, so he's already familiar with that platform.
And kind of to piggyback on that, Brew Labs did create the contract, both contracts for BSC and Ethereum side as well as creating the bridge. So Brew Labs has been all over this. They have their staking and farming. So like if you have Coinbase Wallet, you can go into I believe you have to use Brew Labs. Get into Brew Labs for your staking and farming there as well. But man, it's been what, 3.5 months, and they're making some major waves. Had a few articles published about them. One on Yahoo. Had a TV spot on a local TV channel. So very exciting stuff. And when it comes down to it, like. It comes down to leadership, right? It comes down to who are the devs that are leading this project. And John has done and is doing a fantastic job. I got to meet him, so it's not just like a phone call relationship. I actually got to see him in person, shake his hand, break bread with him and his wife, and they are amazing people. So I am really excited to see where Grove can go, because it is just the very beginning for Grove, and to be able to say that we're here now is exciting.
Right. So I was on a different note. I was pulling up my wallet to double check that I
still at zero.
Yeah, still at zero, and I actually opened the wrong wallet. And the funny thing about that is I opened my SafePal wallet, which, no wallet out there's impervious from getting dust tokens. But I have this weird token in here called CWM. And it says I have $87.07 in CWM.
If it smells like cologne, leave it alone.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying. I'm like,
it smells like cologne.
Normally, but the weird thing is normally, SafePal won't even populate your dust tokens.
Huh?
You have to go at it. So this is weird on this one. So I'm gonna have to research that later. Just because. It's one of those, like, I don't know if I accidentally activated something in my pocket, whatever, and somehow managed it. But yeah, I mean,
Jay asked, is it CWN?
No, Charlie Whiskey Mike. CWM.
It took me a second, but I knew what you were saying. Picked up on your what was it called? Phonetic
alphabet. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought it was CWN at first too, and I was like, I don't remember buying that.
As you all know, you can remove those dust tokens, dust coins in Coinbase Wallet now. Very cool.
Yeah, it's called CoinWin Market. So I'm removing that right now. But yeah, when if you bring it up on Etherscan, there ain't no website, there ain't shit about it.
Right. Like I said a while ago. If it smells like cologne, leave it alone.
Yeah, I sat there. I was like, man, I had been very tired in buying ETH buying tokens in the past. Maybe it was like 3:00 in the morning. I was just like, you know what? That one looks good. I like the letters.
Sorry, my phone just blew up. I got like 7 texts all at once.
I'm sorry. I'll quit texting you. I know it embarrasses you.
It's all good. But yeah, that's weird.
So,
but you can remove the dust tokens from Coinbase Wallet. That's solid to know.
Yeah, it's really easy to move them off of SafePal too. You just go to add, find where it is, and click done.
That's what's up. Yeah, like I said earlier, I don't have a Coinbase Wallet. I got a MetaMask and a Trust, and I need to get a SafePal or a Ledger or something. Brian, I mean, every day you come here and ask the same question, and I don't know. I'm gonna go find something for you tonight. I'm gonna go look for one. I'm gonna try to find one for you tonight. See what I can just for you.
So, late start today.
Yeah. So my son's at basketball camp.
Okay.
So we pushed it back a little bit. But to be real honest with y'all, this 12:30 start time, it really works for me.
Kind of nice.
It really works for me. Just because with my son, like I go before stream, after, like it's 12 is just like right there. It's tough because a lot of the camps he's doing over summer, they go from like 8 to 12, 8 to
Right.
8 to 11. So it's one of those things where like I either have to leave the camp early to make it back in time, or I'm just always rushing. And I would rather say, hey, let's start at 12:30, and then if I'm early, we can start at 12:50, whatever. But I really hate having, like, I'm starting at 12, and then like I'm not gonna be home by 12, so 12:30 it is. I hate that. I really don't like it.
Did you already explain this earlier? Am I rehashing old shit?
I mean, we kind of talked about it a little bit. Today was supposed to be Grove Day,
Right.
and I completely forgot to talk to Ms. Mindy about and let her know that I was going to start at 12:30, and so it just didn't work schedule wise. She would have been here for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then had to leave.
Well,
so we just went ahead.
Where's Sunshine?
Sunshine was here. Sunshine was in chat.
He probably knows more about Grove than Mindy does almost.
That's probably very true. Sunshine right now is probably on a crane somewhere operating.
I keep meaning to ask him what kind of cranes he operates.
I have no idea.
Because
Don't give me the line.
I'm just curious because I'm actually crane operator certified.
Ugh. I really hate that plug outlet being right there. If that plug outlet wasn't there, I'd be so much happier.
Now, is it the same type of cranes he is? Because there's boom cranes, there's lattice cranes, and there's tower cranes. And
yeah,
tower cranes make stupid money.
I don't know. Sunshine, are you there? Maybe Sunshine will hear us in the his ears.
So
will
I
start
knew a tower crane operator. That would go up there. He would climb. he would climb up there. He would climb up in this tower crane and he would sit there. I'm talking sit there for 8 hours a day and maybe do one pick.
That really does sound like him because he's like, I just sit in the AC. And when they tell me to move something, I move it. And then like the other day, he was like, I gotta move something. And then he came back like 5 minutes later. Was like, yeah, they weren't ready, so I'm just gonna sit here for another hour and a half.
So
that could very well be.
So I mean, lattice cranes kind of the same thing, but tower cranes are yeah. But this dude made like $120, $150, something like that an hour just sitting there. He's like, dude. When he retired, he's like, I've read every single damn book I've ever thought about reading and some I haven't thought about reading. I'm done. And he retired, but dude was making $120 an hour.
Right.
So I ain't
$120 an hour is not shabby.
But he's like, why I ain't fat? I climb up those all day.
I bet he's probably got some nice calves. Start that OnlyFans in retirement. Calf raises and toe picks, baby. But yeah, Trower, like we said, probably the two-legged cranes in the zoo. Probably a zoo in Louisiana. Kind of like my job too. I sit and chill till some machine breaks, then out of my chair for a while. There you go. It's kind of like my job where I sit in a chair and just talk all day. I'm not reading books though. I'm just talking.
I'm sitting on one of those exercise balls that bounce. The big ones.
For real?
No, not really.
Oh, I was like, I know a lot of people who've actually done that.
Dude, I had one coworker that brought one of those in one time, and I looked at her. I was like, "Good for you. You'll last 10 minutes." She didn't realize how much effort that really was.
Right. Man, it's no joke. Hey, Little Tight coming in with a 1969 super chat from IB Groven. Thanks for all you do for Grove and Tarp. Man, I appreciate that, man, for sure. Appreciate that $19.69 super chat. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Appreciate that for sure. Man, that's what's up. IB Groven picked up what was that? 5 trillion. Picked up a straight 5 trillion the other day. That's what's up. Congratulations. And again, thank you. Definitely appreciate that super chat.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is definitely awesome.
Very cool. Man, he's halfway to that bag size Stevie was wanting. Stevie was like a 10 trill bag of Grove would be real nice. Man, he won 5 trillion right? just hanging out.
Dude, right? Like,
imagine 10 trillion and then you stake that bad boy. Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about, son. That's what I'm talking about.
Man, stake it for what? You make 6 trillion over the year?
Oh, easily. Easily.
Because it's over 60. It's over 60. I think it's like 68%. Let's go look at it. Let's go take a gander.
Well, I mean, all you got to do, Brew Labs has an easy calculator.
Oh, we can just go to the dashboard. It'll tell you the So right now, I guess I can share the screen. That might help. So we got right now 63% on 60 days, 66% on 90 days, 65% on 180 days. So right now, there's a lot of folks locking up their tokens for 180 days. Which honestly is an extremely bullish thing because that means more people believe in the long term and are willing to lock it up for 180 days. I have some locked at 180 days, and I have some locked in this no time lock. This is like I keep calling it my rainy day fund for whatever reason, but it's there working. So, I mean, honestly, the big play right now would go 90 days. You lock it up for 90 days, you're earning more than 180. By a couple percentages. But let's say you locked it up for 180 days. You lock 10 trillion up. You're earning 6.5 trillion over the basis of that year. Pretty fire. Not gonna lie. And that's on the staking. That's not including the farming. If you do the farming, you're earning 225%, which is amazing. Stevie said 9 more to reach my goal. Hey, get it. The hardest part is the first step, right? You're there. You before you know it, you're there. Sitting is silent. Epidemic. Apparently, we're designed to do squats when resting. I cannot do that. I can't do squats either. I can't do squat. Ty said, "Hey, that's what I'm talking about right there. He already staked it. He won 5 trillion and staked it right then. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't even mad at the man.
I ain't even mad at the man.
Making some passive income.
He's already ahead of me.
Oh shoot. He's already ahead of a lot of folks. And that's awesome. But yeah, on the farming, 225%. And so this is now. Imagine what that percentage is going to look like on the Ethereum side when it comes out day one. Because that's what I'm going to do.
So right now, if you stake this and only compound it every 30 days at 10 trillion for a year, that's $1,409 extra.
One more time.
If you stake this and you compound it every 30 days for a year, that's $1,409.12 as of right now. If it stayed at this rate,
that's at this price. That's at this price and doesn't go up or down. Wow.
Doesn't go up or down. So obviously, it could change.
Right.
But yeah, that's one of those things that you'd be making that.
If ETH drops to 450, we can buy it in Grove at 0.5, even if it's going to be 8. Absolutely. Here's the thing: is if right now the price of Ethereum is what, $1,100 so we come over here to Ethereum. I'll share this so everybody knows, because y'all know my math is terrible. So we got Ethereum right here. So we're going to buy 0.5. $551. $551 gets you, that's half an ETH. Gets you into that pre-sale. Which you're gonna make your money back. Not financial advice, but I mean, you're buying it at 9013. Is going to come out and launch at let's see here. Let's say if it launched right now, the price would be 90156. So that's where you would automatically be up there. Then they're burning the Ethereum supply to match the BSC side, which is over 38%. So there's another increase in your value there. So going to be fire. That's why I keep telling you, I keep looking under couch cushions. I'm about to start being a massage therapist again. I'm trying to go get that. I'm trying to do anything I can. So let's say what we say 550, man, that's what, 5-hour massages, and I can get in there. I can make that happen. We can make that happen for sure. Do we expect a growth sell-off on the BNB side before the launch of ETH? I don't know. I don't think so. And it's a lot like TARP, where a lot of the circulating supply of TARP is staked. So I don't imagine, we may see a little sell-off just to people trying to convert their BNB into an ETH to get into it, but I don't think so. I think it's...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I was going to say Shotgun. Actually, if you look at Dex Tools, I think it happened the other day. When we had a little bit of a candle 2 or 3 days ago. I think that it already happened. It might have been a week ago. That would be my guess, because all of a sudden, yeah, that little guy right there, that little 3-day dip.
That could very well be.
I think that's when that happened, because I was looking at that the other day and I was like, I'm pretty sure people just sold for ETH.
Because and then it could have already happened, like Londar said, because the initial launch day was supposed to be the 15th. So if we come back here and look at it, what is that? The 13th, yeah, 14th, 13th. So that very well could be what was going on there, because the pre-sale did get extended until the 19th. So we could have already seen that potential sell-off for people trying to sell BNB to swap to ETH. Very well could have already happened. Hey, Stevie, I know this feeling right here. I don't have any ETH. Join the club. Same.
Yeah, I'm ETHless.
But overall, I mean, this overall chart is still very healthy. Like I said earlier, this one big red candle we see here in the middle, that's pre-sale for the BSC side. They bought in pre-sale. Wallets were locked for 30 days. They were able to take their profits here. Took profits, and then a lot of it got staked and is now locked up. And so you see we're above where that line we got down to here. So we're actually, back above, we're halfway back to where we were before the sell-off of the pre-wallets.
And for those of you who are in Mississippi, you might have just thought I said I'm teethless, because that's how it sounds over there when you have no teeth. I'm ETHless. I have my teeth.
Yeah, that makes sense. The sell-off could be baked into the current price already. Very true. Because I know we got down to like 13, like 9013, 9014.
Right.
So that could have been what happened there. People taking some of their position in the BNB side, selling it for ETH so they could get in on that pre-sale. I keep hoping AMC will pop so I can get in on the ETH. Hey, there you go.
Hey, I might sell that.
Once ETH launches, will the growth still be purchasable using BSC, or will it become no? It'll be two chains. So you'll be able to buy BSC, or you'll be able to buy Ethereum, and then 2 weeks after the Ethereum launch, you'll have a bridge. So then that bridge will be in place. So it will be two different. They'll run together with the bridge, so the price will be the same. But you'll be able to have it on BSC or ETH side as well. And one of the benefits to that is there's people who only buy on Ethereum. There's people who only buy on BSC side. So you hit both
100%.
You hit both the communities there. But another thing it does is it opens up Ethereum staking farming. So now it just opens up another avenue of passive income. And another thing it does is it looks really good for exchanges. Being able to have two chains, having the Ethereum chain, it's really going to help out. And that hyperburn, the hyperburn is wild. So anytime, like if you swap from BSC to Ethereum, there's tokenomics usually. That 10% tokenomics actually is 10%. That's 100% burned. It goes straight into the burn wallet. So hyperburn is going to be there. It's wild. Anyone know even minor details about the play to earn game Grove game? I have not. Trust me, when I know, I will tell you. But I know nothing about the game that's coming out, the play to earn game. So I'm not 100% sure. Tokenomics will be separate. Remember that, but they'll be the exact same tokenomics. The contract, everything will be the same. The contract will be the same, except one will be ETH contract, and then you'll have another contract for the BSC side. BSC is great for smaller incremental investors, can afford to throw 20, 50 a week with such low fees. Can't do that on the Ethereum with the minor fee. Absolutely. Is that pre-sale airdrops on hold just like original? So the pre-sale airdrops are not. You will get your Ethereum. You'll get your airdrop. You're live. There's no vesting period, no lockup period. I apparently have a couple Trill Grove staked. I must have been really tired that night. Hey, there you go. Hey, congratulations.
I thought you got in on it when we all did shotgun, but I don't know.
Shotgun says, thanks for all the info. Just deciding whether to pounce in now or wait. Yeah. Again, not financial advice. You're Shotgun. You know what you're doing. So it's one of those things. Do you want to get in before some of these catalysts come out? Do you want to get in before the Ethereum launch? It really does come up to you, and when you think is the right time to get in. Map it out. Plan your trade and then trade the plan. Makes it super easy. But the fact that you found a couple of trillion staked is awesome. That's always a plus.
Hey, and have you compounded it yet? Because that compound, your couple trillion by now could be trace.
Right. I promise you right now, he has not compounded it because he didn't know he had it.
No, right. I'm just saying. I mean, has he compounded it since he found it?
He might now. What, if any, reflections does Grove give on the SafeMoon wallet? I believe you're going to get the same tokenomics on SafeMoon wallet that you're getting everywhere else. So it's going to be the let me just get down here to the tokenomics. So I'm telling you the appropriate information. I'll pull up the website here. Here we go. So here we go. So we got here's just the entire tokenomics. So we got 3% reflection. So SafeMoon wallet, I do believe, is still getting that 3% reflection. The thing of the way I was told, and I really like this analogy, is reflections are sent out when the bucket fills up. So imagine a bucket, and as soon as the bucket it gets to the fill line of that bucket, then all of the reflections are sent out. Instead of doing we're sending reflections every transaction, every 30 seconds, every minute. It saves gas money when they build it up that way, and so you'll get one large lump of reflections based on volume. Now I'm down. I like these questions. I feel like I can answer questions. It comes like every 2 to 3 days, and it's based on volume. It is 100% based on volume. So the more buys and sells that are happening, the quicker, the more reflections, the faster you're going to see them. When it's not as much volume in the project, it may take a little while longer. But 10% total tokenomics, 2% burn, 3% marketing, 3% reflection, 1% liquidity, and 1% buyback, equaling out to that 10% on the tokenomics. Any other questions? I'm down to answer questions. I'm sure Londardy is too.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at something real quick too.
All good. You look very, very focused.
It's funny you say that. Earlier, I came in here before my stream with a specific intent to do something, and I pulled up the internet or pulled up my phone or something, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And I forget I couldn't even tell you what it was, but it was nothing to do with what I was trying to look up at that point in time.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been about squirrels for all I damn know. It was just one of those. It was one of those clickbaity titles that I was like, "Ooh, what's this?"
Right. Next thing you know, you're watching some man from the Philippines build an underground pool in 20 minutes.
That dude, though, I've seen that dude, right? I know who you're talking about. I've seen that dude do more work building that damn pool than professionals in the States and get it done quicker.
Facts. Crazy cool. Cool. So Grove reflections, Grove tokens, or something else. You're gonna get Grove token. Your reflections are going to be in Grove token. He said, "Oh my gosh, I love those." You know how much money that guy makes off of YouTube?
Oh, dude.
He's like, first off, I don't know if he's over 1 million, but I know he's got a few of those plaques. Like he's got a few of the YouTube plaques.
Well, I mean, even if you go off of just, not even how many subscribers, how many views do the videos get?
Right.
You
Absolutely.
know. And for anybody wondering,
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I was getting ready to too.
Just type in underground pool, right?
I put guy builds pool.
Here you go. We'll just pull up the first one. I won't play it because I'll get demonetized. But
is it the underground one with the tiki hut top?
It's this dude just builds a. Let's see if we get to the final product here.
6 primitive survival tool, right?
Yeah.
6.27 million subscribers.
This video has 74.2 million views.
Bro, that's like 60 grand. Or do anything you want.
Big toe picks and calf raises, baby. Big toe picks and calf raises.
I'm just saying, But yeah, it's one of those things, that dude, I mean, I could even be off on the number, but I know what people make for, a lot of people make for something similar in the millions of views range. And it's ridiculous, so it's one of those things. I ain't even mad at that dude. Keep building the pools, brother. Keep building the pools.
Jay says it makes me feel so lazy. Yes, same here. Same here. Right? I want to pull in my backyard, and all I got to do is just go build it.
I got one in my backyard, and it ain't even that damn nice.
Oh man, but yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that dude, like
this one is hidden. It's hidden.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was hidden. First off, I need y'all to see that this has this is like a legit hidden underground.
Yeah. And
with grass stairs.
So there's another one.
Look at this. He just got his nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
There's another one that he built. It's a bigger lengthwise pool with stairs going down and like a tiki hut roof to it.
Oh yeah, there's this dude built a. Check out the mud villa.
Yeah, I'm very saying. Did you looking at the mud villa right now with the water slides?
You gotta be kidding me,
bro. You want to feel lazy? Look at this one.
Right? Yeah. Here's lazy for you. This dude built the Taj Mahal.
Like, can you actually be demonetized for showing somebody else's YouTube content? Because you could link his videos in the YouTubes. You could put up the little pop click thing at the end. So I don't think you could actually be demonetized for this.
I think I'm talking over it, so I mean I keep removing it and stuff like that. I don't know. Probably don't want to show us, but look at this.
Dude,
Get out of here. Get out of here with this.
I would say I'd hire this guy to come build my pool, but I can't afford him.
I can't either.
You better guarantee me 7 million views.
7 million. I mean, he wakes up, he goes to bed with 7 million views. He had 75 million views on that last video. How many views on this video here?
42 mil.
42 million. It's wild. All right, y'all. So I'm officially transitioning from crypto talk to building pools in my backyard. I love y'all, but apparently this is what sells. Tax collector would show up here and he'd be in jail. He built the jail, yeah, probably. Okay, Imland, how you doing, ma'am? But yeah, that's why. Who builds this,
dude?
These two guys build it. That's who. It's man. That's wild.
I mean,
yes, it is a crazy looking swimming pool. Absolutely, it's wild, and it's like literally in the middle of nowhere. Just the middle of somewhere nowhere.
Hey, take this down because KOQ Actual is going to get some ideas and put my ass to work.
There you go. Oof! Imagine doing that in the Florida heat, humidity. You could fill the pool with just wring your shirt out in the pool. You'd be all right.
Well, you think where that guy's doing it? There's a reason he's half naked doing it.
Facts. Very true. Very, very true. Yeah, that's wild. The fact that he puts those together. Oh man, definitely makes me feel like I need to be doing something with my life.
You're informing people. You're informing people of the joys of crypto. You know that 0v2.
Hashtag still zero.
Yeah, I was joining in the stream. I think right as you were saying hashtag still zero. I was like, "Yep, got to join now."
The bugs alone would drive me back into the house. Fag. Yeah, very true.
But see, that's why you get a nice screened-in enclosure. See, if you look at like every house with a pool in Florida, we got nice screened-in enclosures, so you still get the breeze, but you keep a lot of the junk out.
You do see a lot of those screened-in enclosures around the swimming pool. Not so much here in Texas. We don't have those here. Maybe we should keep the mosquitoes away.
Right, dude. Mosquitoes down here are stupid.
Oh yeah.
Like I got to find out how they're still getting in the house, but you know.
Yeah, they talk back here. You'll get cussed out by a mosquito real quick.
So you know, I'm a big nerd and love history, and during the 50s, I want to say it was, the government had gotten word that the Russians were trying to weaponize bees, I think it was, to inject them with like biological weapons. So the United States military tested out to see if it was feasible to drop a bug bomb, essentially. So they loaded up a B-52 full of mosquito bombs, and they carpet bombed this area, and they didn't blow up, obviously. They were set to open up at a certain altitude or whatever, or hit the ground and open, however they had it, so where they would swarm and, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
And they did that over Florida and Georgia, like on the Florida-Georgia border. And, it was like something like 5 million or 500 million mosquitoes in this B-52 that they dropped in these bombs. And so I like to single-handedly blame the Florida-Georgia mosquito problem on the United States military. Thank you. Been, helping us since 1776.
We got your back.
But yeah, so there's your nerdy, if you didn't know this already, education for the day.
I love those beach entry pools, as they are great for the dogs to get in and out on my Crypto Zillow house wish list. Absolutely.
If I had the money to have mine, my pool redone, definitely would get one of those. Have it redone to one of those.
Yeah, it's nice for my big butt to get in and out too. We talking about dogs, but let's be honest, it's nice for me.
What are you rolling in and out of the pool?
Something like that. We'll leave all the beached whale comments to Cuff.
I mean, that's what you're bringing it up yourself.
Oh man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Have you ever looked at the crypto bubbles?
The what?
Never mind.
No, I'm curious now.
Never
I
mind.
probably haven't just called him something else. I am stupid. Oh, yeah.
Crypto bubbles.
Yeah.
I like finding new sites and stuff like that, and this is a new one. Crypto bubbles is cool. Yeah.
Oh, somebody showed me that, and I forget who it was.
There's no time. I see it all over the place, and I finally figured out figured out the site. But yeah, just Google crypto bubbles, and it'll take you there. But yeah, new little toy, something to look at.
I glanced at the charts earlier, but haven't even really.
The charts, they're doing exactly what I thought they would do after yesterday. Hearing the news on the 75 basis points, we got a little bit of an uptick, but it wasn't enough buying pressure to maintain. So the sellers kind of took back over.
At the same time, it's holding not too shabby. I mean, it's down right now compared to what it was. It's bouncing between 20 and 21.
Right, which is where I think we're going to stay in that range.
Right.
For a few days.
Exactly. I mean, it's holding a little better than most people expected.
Yeah, I wasn't real sure how I think a lot of folks were expecting the 75 basis points increase. So that's we got that. So we didn't see a huge run or pullback off of that. So I think we are in a little bit of a consolidation period before we downtrend some more.
I took a screenshot of Bitcoin and ETH yesterday at like the same time, and the charts, like if I covered up the names on them, the charts and the prices, the charts looked identical.
Absolutely.
Like, unless you knew what you were looking at, first time person would have thought that they were the same damn thing. And even BNB was closely following, like,
right.
And it was just like, damn.
Well, that's what happens when you have an overall market, catalyst like the Fed coming out yesterday. Jay, yeah, growth definitely needs a bubble, but that bubble chart was the top 100. So Grove's got to get in the top 100 to get on this list here. Top 1,000. They're still not in the top 1,000 either. But yeah. And we've given away so much Grove this week, it's not even funny. When you get focused, you get focused.
Yeah. I just making sure I'm spelling shit right.
I mean, you're sitting there like mouth open, just like making sure you get type right.
Hey, you got to think. You got to cool the brain down.
Yeah,
yeah. It doesn't help. I'm a little stuffy today.
Yeah, man, I've been fighting that as well.
Yeah, I changed the air filter this month, so it ain't the air filter needs to be changed.
I just keep this around. It's called white flour.
White flour.
Amazon white flour. It's amazing.
I'll have to look into that.
It's like
and when I mean I'll have to look into that.
Bottle.
when I mean I'll have to look into that, somebody else named KLQ Actual will have to look into that because I'll forget.
There you go. What are you using to stream? Is it Streamlabs? I'm using StreamYard. StreamYard is what I'm using here today to stream.
There, will make myself even uglier by upping that to 1080p because I forgot we're on your stream, not mine.
I used to do that all the time. I'd be on the lower one. I'd get on cuffs and be able to go 1080. Yeah. Hey, Shotgun, appreciate you stopping by, brother. Got to head out.
Have a good one, bud.
Good. You too, brother. We're probably not far behind you. Coming up on that 2 o'clock hour. Is it easy to use? I think it's pretty easy to use. I will say it's easy to use. You don't have a lot of the functions that like maybe a Streamlabs or OBS, something like that has. But for me, beginner streamer, it was very, very, very easy to use.
It's very easy to have guests on too. Like if I ever do a live stream by myself, I'm going to be using OBS. Just because if I don't plan on having anyone on, I'm going to be using OBS. I could do a lot more, like Justin was saying. I could do a lot more with it, make it flashy or whatever. That being said, ease of use, getting into it, StreamYard all day long. It's what I started out on. And yeah, it's stupid easy to use. And you could actually pretty these up real well if you know what you're doing. There's a lot of tutorials on there on how to make your own backdrops. So you could actually, I've seen some people with some very impressive StreamYard feeds that are just gorgeous.
Lawn dart. Do you actually play the lawn dart game in the backyard?
When I was younger, yes. Now it's no fun because you can't hurt yourself.
They took the pointy things away.
Right? Now they're just a little flat. I might as well just put some flights on this and throw this in the air.
Basically, you got to get back to the kick in the can game.
Right? I mean, why...
Kendra, while you're in here, Google, are you Amazon white flour? He'll forget. Amazon white flour.
She was in here. That's why she was laughing.
She said, LOL, no fun anymore. Absolutely. Facts.
I mean, that was the best part about it. You know, who was the smart one out of you and your friends? Who was going to be the one that got a little too close?
They took all the fun stuff away. Remember when Tonka trucks used to be made out of metal?
Right? You pinch yourself in the dump truck and, Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Or you take the you remember the cap guns? You take the little circle things, put them
Yeah.
underneath there, and just douche, douche
Yeah.
with your dump truck. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, the good old days when life was simple. If I could go back then, I'd tell myself to buy Bitcoin. Buy
You might not
Bitcoin at
remember what Bitcoin
$11.
is. You'd have to go back. If you went back that far, where the Tonka trucks were made out of metal, Bitcoin wasn't even around, and you'd forget by then.
Very true. That's very true.
Somebody mentioned in Grove chat yesterday, day before, that like, man, the 90s were great. I wish I could go back to the 90s. And I was like, oh yeah, I'd love to redo high school and not be a dumbass this time about it. And they're like, no, I want to be 30 years old. And I think it was Natasha. She's like, I want to be 30 years old in the 90s. She's like, I'm 30 now, and 30s in this day and age sucks, but 30s in the 90s was awesome. And I'm like, we're on two different levels. I just want to go back and redo like my teenage years so I could not be an idiot.
Right.
You just want to be an adult in the 90s.
I would go back if I could go back to high. I've always said like it'd be. I would try.
Right.
Try a little harder.
Especially if you knew what you knew now.
Oh God.
Like
Man.
just like
first off, I probably wouldn't. I'd be in the league, so I'd be playing football on Sundays. That's where I'd be.
But I'm just saying. I mean, not as you'd still be you, but with the everything you know now. Like the first thing I'd do is like if I got catapulted to even junior year, walk up to one of my teachers, like my English teacher. I gave this woman hell. Walk up to her, look at her, and be like, I'm sorry. I will pay attention from here on in.
How did you ever get a phone call at home before cell phones? Your friends had to speak to your parents before. Facts.
Sprinting through the house, jumping over couches. You were an athlete to get to that phone.
Yes. That's back when the phone still had a cord on it that reached from one end of the house all the way to the other end of the house.
You had, you might have one cordless phone for the family.
Yeah.
Might.
I mean, growing up, I was one of the biggest days is when I got my own phone line in my house. Like I had my own number, my own phone.
You had your own number? What?
I did.
What?
I did. My mom called me. It was Christmas morning. I'm asleep, right? And so my mom calls me on my phone line. I pick it up, answer it. Hello. She tells me, "Hey, we're out. Santa Claus came. We're outside. We're out front in the living room. Come out. Get up." I'm like, "All right." She's like, "What are you talking on?" Right? I was like, "On the phone." Like, had no idea. I'm literally on the phone, on my own phone. Had no idea. Like, I was half asleep. But yeah, got my own phone line. I thought I was hot stuff back in the day.
So, like grandma had the kitchen phone that had like the 37-mile long cord. I could walk halfway through the house with that one phone.
How many times did you trip over that cord when you were just walking, not caring, not even paying attention? She's 3 rooms away and the cord's still stretched halfway across the living room. Yeah.
But absolutely. It was up on the wall, and this thing, if I remember correctly, this thing was the ugliest shade of yellow.
Like smoke yellow, like
right.
Cigarette yellow. Yes.
And nobody smoked. That was the color they made it.
Oh wow! It was to combat. It was so that they all, like, everybody, even if you were a smoker, it all the same.
It all looked the same.
Man, what about if somebody was on the internet, you couldn't be on the phone?
Right.
Oh man.
Do people get fax calls anymore?
I don't.
You ever pick up the phone, you answer, and all you hear is a fax machine on the other end?
Right. Yeah. Man. Oh, the good old days. LKMS said, "Wow, you grew up in a fancy house with your own phone line." Oh. Canary baby poop yellow. Like the old Datsuns. Oh my goodness. Remember Datsuns?
Yep.
Oh man, this trip down memory lane has been fun. Making me feel old as all get out now, though. Because I remember all these things.
I turned 40 in 12 days.
Yeah, I'll be 36 in a little over a month.
I'm just saying, I turned 40 in 12 days.
Happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure we'll see you before then, though.
I'm surprised I lived this long with all the stupid shit I did.
I'm not surprised I lived as long. I'm just surprised I can walk, get out of bed. Okay, says you guys are still babies.
So, in all actuality, I turned 397 in 12 days.
Huh?
I turned 397 in 12 days.
What are you, dog years?
No. I was born in 1625.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Nobody remembers Highlander in here?
You lost me.
TV show, movie, you know.
I got it now, but
guys cut people's heads off, you know. They're immortal, yeah, you know.
Crash Dave Crypto, hey Justin, what are the pictures behind you? Always wanted to ask. These are my kiddos. I don't know if y'all can see here. Those are my kids. I don't know if y'all can see it or not.
Yep.
There's my kids. Yeah. All right, now how the hell we get this back up here?
Good job, Crash Dave.
We got it up there pretty easy. But yeah, just a little picture collage of my kiddos. Wait, what? This is important. No one has asked. Win ring. Yeah, probably no more win ring talks. So yeah, win ring. You gotta find a new girlfriend. I'm officially out of the doghouse forever and ever. But no win ring. No more win ring. There can be only one Highlander. That's funny. Oh man. But yeah, Crash Dave, that's got pictures of my kiddos behind me. Yes sir, yes sir. Oh, you're good, man. You're all good. All good. There can be other. I read it, Miss Kendra. I got it out there.
Read my comment, damn it.
Hey,
I think that was more directed to me.
Hey, you never know. You never know. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, them's my kiddos.
So I got a question. You ever do the cleaning the gun date talk?
Nah, I don't have to do the clean the gun thing. I'm just 6'4", 300 pounds. So, I mean, you can no need to throw hot lead when I can throw hot hands.
I mean, sometimes you gotta hammer that point in there though. Hey, you never know. As a kid,
nowadays,
I like the challenge.
So, and as an adult, I still like a challenge.
So I can only imagine what kids are like now.
Yeah, and that's my baby girl, so you can try. Please. She's 18 now, so like that means the dudes are 18. So come on, we in there now. I'm just playing. No, my girls, they do a really good job of keeping decent young men around. Unfortunately, they keep young men around. That's the only downside.
Right?
Everybody, it is very, very clear that I do not like boys around my girls. And I make it very clear and very obvious to every boy that comes around. Like, I'm a, for lack of a better word, I'm a dick.
I'm a dick.
I don't like you. Why are you here? I ask those questions to them. Like, why are you here? Who are you? You're still in my house. Can Jesus fit between you and my daughter right now? If not, you're too close. Those are all things I say.
Now, how big's Jesus? You know, it has he been eating good
Jesus
lately?
Jesus is twice my size. Jesus is a big fella in my house. Oh man, I don't even think mine is 6 now. It's so long. Oh, you got a long time to go, but it go by quick. Yeah, I got a 17 and an 18-year-old. I got a freshman in college and a senior in high school. Yeah. When I first dated, my older brother was just out of police academy and purposely answered the door in uniform when I had dates arrive. Facts. Exactly. No, you don't clean the gun. You just throw the shotgun shells to the kid that way and tell him, bring her home late. This will come much faster. Facts. 17 and 18 going on. You have no idea. Yes, you have an idea. You just said it. Absolutely.
So, my baby sister, I'm the oldest kid in my whole family. My baby sister, I'm almost 18 years older than. And like I'm talking like 2 months shy of being 18 years older than her. So when my dad is not a very imposing guy whatsoever. 6'1", just string bean pole, nothing. I've outweighed my dad since I was like 13, something like that, I'm only 5'11", but still I've outweighed my dad. So I've been stockier than my dad for the better part of my life and definitely my adult life. And having the job that I had in the military, anytime when she got old enough and she was dating, he would do the dad talk, but he wouldn't do, and he told me about this later, he wouldn't do the, you better be afraid of me. He would go, has she told you what her brother does for a living? And they'd be like, yeah, she talked about him being in the military. And he'd be like, yeah, he's in the infantry. He's also trained with long distance rifles, and he's been deployed multiple times, and he actually really enjoys it. So if you mess with her, I'm going to call him.
That's the way to do it right there.
Apparently my sister did not appreciate that talk much.
She'll be all right.
Yeah, right?
She'll be all right. But Crash Dave, I like that. You don't clean the gun. You just toss him the round and say next time it's coming faster if she's late. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Well, brother, it's 2:15. Let's wrap this one up here. Get ready to come back tomorrow and do it all over again. Well, that's funny and that's great. Probably made you proud to hear that from him. Absolutely, I bet it would. Absolutely. But yeah, chat, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. We are at the hour 45 mark, coming up on 2 hours. So, but let's go ahead and wrap it up, get out of here, and we'll come back tomorrow and do it all over again. So, Londa, what you got for us? You want to wrap it up?
Like always, surround yourself with knowledgeable people, and you will be knowledgeable. Love each and every one of y'all. Thank you for having me, like always. And yeah, have a good one.
Absolutely. Yes, please do this for me. Go back and leave comments after the video. Definitely helps out. Smash that like button and all that jazz. But thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me today, and Lawn Dart taking some time out of y'all's busy schedules to come hang out with us here on the midday. I definitely appreciate it. Man, so much good stuff going on. Market's moving a little sideways right now, which is what we thought would happen. We got Grove pre-sale extension going until the 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So you still got a chance to get in on that pre-sale as we speak. 0.5 is the minimum, 5 ETH maximum. to get in on that. But still got a few more days to do that. But we'll come back tomorrow and hang out here on the Midday Mix-Up. So I'll leave you like this. 2 things in the world you can control at all times. That's attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110% in everything you do. Chat, I love y'all. Tell somebody you love them today. You never know. It may change their day, their week, their month, or even their year. I appreciate y'all. Really, really do. And I'll see y'all tomorrow right here on the same channel, same time, same great vibe. Until then, that's Lawn Dart. I'm JustAman. Peace.